in game shit. Let me warm up here. Look at this.
I believe in you. Massage those muscles.
So sick.
I have one positive out of this whole shit or show that's going to
We didn't make it 30 seconds.
A new record.
We didn't even make it 30 seconds.
I was gonna say we might last longer than CNN Plus, but I don't know if that's even gonna be a thing these days. Oops.
We literally did not even make it half a minute.
Welcome to Clickbait Sports, everyone.
Nice.
And the best part is, off camera, Scooter was talking about how he might not be able to be here next week. And Five's like, we're just going to drop S-bombs on it. And literally 30 seconds in, Tree's like, who needs to wait for next week?
I'm born ready, man. I just don't go like over that line. I defecate on that line, son.
Wow.
Yeah, now he's using synonyms. All right,
everyone.
yes. Welcome to the show. And well, the funny part is we agreed that I would take the lead off, and Tree just starts spouting diarrhea.
I just wanted to make one quip. One quip. That's all I ask.
It was a CNN Plus joke.
Yeah. He went all hard.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Yes. All right.
Oh, snap.
Here we are, Thursday, April 21st.
We're dead.
7 days.
Somebody
We're
get
off to
rid
a
of
great
us.
start, by the way. 7 days before our favorite day of the year, the NFL draft, where all hopes go to die.
There's my punishment.
And today, we, the Clickbait crew, Tom Grassi, Brandon Perna, Urinating
Yeah.
Tree, Scooter Magruder, we are doing a mock draft, an actual serious mock draft where we try to pretend like we know a thing or two about football. Last week, we did the most trollingest draft ever. This week, we're going to do the worst serious draft. Well, oh, wait. Brandon, you do have a punishment to make right.
Yep.
And
And
why don't
also,
you
we are still waiting for
set that
the
up?
Eagle to come. So I will be going around downtown Orlando asking people to say, fly, Eagles, fly for my punishment. Relax. It's on the way. And I'm scared and sad.
I wish this was during the season and we knew you were going to a Cowboys game and you were doing that outside of Jerry World. Now that's
I've seen
punishment.
people get glares in Redskins gear and
I
Giants gear, and it's just like looking like that. Like,
Yeah, well,
anyways, back to your punishment, Brandon Perna. What did you
okay.
have?
So I had to do a combine. It took a while to get some of the combine stuff together. And like the last punishment, I believe the audience needs to suffer, and I make the videos as long as humanly possible. We all suffer. Welcome to the Clickbait Sports Punishment and what I'm calling the Dad Combine. I'm going to run a 40. I'm going to try to kick a field goal. I'm going to measure my vert right now, which is very complicated. I got a 3-cone pickup. It's a real smorgasbord of bullshit. To do the vert, we've measured where my hand reaches to, because I couldn't get one of those stupid thingies that you do it. I'm going to mark it with some jelly. If you have a baby, they put their hands all over everything on the walls anyway, so who gives a This shall mark how high I can jump. Look at that jelly vert, baby. Why are we taking 100? Oh, I got higher.
You did get higher.
I got higher. Instead of the 3-cone drill, I'm going to do the bucket of toys pickup. My daughter's favorite game is to just dump her toys all over the floor. Go! Stop time. Stop time. Beat that, Chris Olave. Something's happening to the front of my pants. I've got a vertical of 21 1/4 inches. That's not good. That's very middle-aged white dad vert.
I'm 508. 5.3. Oh, you guys are mean. 5.4. Oh, that was.
Ah. 508.
5.08.
I respect that.
Well, I think the official time is 5.14. So everybody was hand clocking it. There's some disparities. There's 5.08 to 5.24. I was like, how do I get this official? So I'm editing the video together and I was trying to do the stopwatch with my phone. And then I was like, you idiot, you can literally measure it by frame in your timeline. So I got exactly when I started moving to exactly when I crossed the line. I think it's 5.14.
Okay, that's not bad. You are at about an average lineman speed. Okay, maybe below average lineman speed, but I
think I can get under 5. It's all about that start. Like you can train that start. And
what's his name? Eisen has never run a sub 5.
Exactly. Yeah, I think you're like.
I'm a good second faster than Rich Eisen.
Yeah,
sure.
you are. You're fast.
Can we get some
I
W's?
I would run a 10-second 40, and the second half would be me crying.
I was. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty embarrassed about my vertical jump.
Oh, dude, you think you're embarrassed by my vertical jump, dude? You do at least double mine.
We need to eventually have a clickbait combine.
You gotta let me tell this story. So we were out in Dallas.
Let me get ready for this story.
Sent us out there, and they made us do combine drills, and Tree did the vertical jump, and he jumped and didn't even hit the bottom.
It was like I cannot jump.
He jumped.
Have you ever seen the movie White Men Can't Jump? Multiply that by about 100, you have me. Like I have one gravity pull, and it's just like straight to the ground. Like it's like this. This is probably about how big I can jump. Like I'm not even kidding. Like, it's bad.
Christopher London was there, and he did like a 41-inch vertical leap. Like,
I know Christopher.
Insane. Yeah, he's 6'11", and then he went and jumped like I think it was like 38, 39 inches. I was like,
oh my god,
he was an old basketball player. So
why is this the funniest episode already? All right, are we ready to get to the NFL mock draft? Let's get these picks on the board. Chat, help us. Let us know when we get to your team who you think we should be selecting in this mock draft. And we'll just go, what the heck, pick by pick?
The Jaguars when they see Perna.
Come get it, Jacksonville.
They just want to know if you can catch a football.
Listen, 2023 clickbait combine.
Would y'all attend the 2022 clickbait combine? Type 1 for yes, 2 for no, and 3 if you're just here so you won't get fined.
We'll just
we can do something like this for real.
I don't think there's a single event in the combine that I would win out of this group.
I mean, dude, I'd lose all of them. You know, like I might win maybe the beer drinking contest or the sweating contest.
We really could do a combine. Let us know. We'll put something together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can do a combine. Yep,
I guess it's my turn.
Okay.
All right.
Are we doing this where like each of us pick, or are we trying to get consensus for each one?
I think we do consensus.
Is this a consensual draft?
Consensual draft.
Do we have consent?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jaguars.
Like in your combine video.
Here we go. Pick number 1. Jaguars are on the clock. Chat. Who are we going with for the Jaguars?
Smoke Monday.
Smoke Monday.
I did that.
Smoke Tuesday,
yesterday
smoke
was
Wednesday,
420.
Smoke Thursday. Smoke Friday. They got to have 7 kids to get the whole weekend.
And then they got to start with the months.
Well, just borrow some of Travis Henry's kids.
Man, if 420 was on a Monday, Smoke Monday could have made the greatest tweet of all time.
Are we saying
it was
Aiden Hutchinson?
See,
I got it.
Yeah.
That's
I
gotta
think
be
the
the smart
Jags
move.
are going to go offensive line. But
I'd say Hutchinson or Neal. Those would be my 2 picks.
Okay.
I gotta go Aiden Hutchinson as well.
I'm going Aiden Hutchinson. 2 for Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, you sons of guns!
Aiden Hutchinson, pick number 1. Off
Stupid.
the board.
Very Jags.
Lions are now on the clock. If you're joining this mock draft, Lions are on the clock. Who should the Lions select? Let us know.
They're not.
I am going to cloud this. I don't know, Tom. You said you hung out with Brett Coleman the other day, or you met him and you filmed an episode. Brett is very high and very
3 hours ago.
strong about Malik Willis going number 2.
Really?
That's what I would have
the
said.
Detroit Lions, and that's what a lot of people are saying. So that's my vote, is that
Really?
Malik Willis gets grabbed at number 2.
Oh yeah, I said somebody was going to trade up on Dumpster Fire. We do it Tuesday nights. I was suggesting that somebody trades up to number 1 to pick Malik Willis to try and one up Detroit.
Ooh.
Interesting. You know what? That might actually happen. Tree.
I would love if that happened.
And just watch it beat Carolina.
I mean,
that might actually happen.
Who
because
else would it be? The Seattle? Like that's the only other team I could think that would maybe do it.
I don't know if Seattle's going to pick Washington, maybe, unless they want to throw the farm.
Oh yeah, trade up, Washington. Trade up.
Yeah, do it.
Pittsburgh
Do
doesn't
it,
have the
Washington.
capital, otherwise
Well,
they.
Even the
Yeah,
Panthers,
it's-
they have after their first pick, they don't pick forever in this draft. Like they can
Yeah.
offer a first next year.
I'm with that. I like Tree's theory. I think Malik might be gone at 2, so I'll put 1 for Malik.
My theory was 1.
Yeah, my theory
Well,
was that the Lions just take,
here,
because it seems like
in this timeline.
it
in
just seems like if they're gonna get a guy that they say is as raw as Malik Willis, like let him sit behind Jared Goff. Goff's contract is gonna expire in due time, and Malik Willis will be ready to take over, and they can just kick Jared Goff.
I've
to the
also
curb.
seen several articles too about what Tree is saying, how the best thing the Jags can do at 1 is to trade back. So I do think that the Jags might actually end up trading away number 1. But in this timeline, if the Jags take Aiden Hutchinson 1, I do think I'm with Tree. Malik Willis at 2. Tom, who are we going for with you?
I'm either going Tibbs or whatever. The whole chat is blowing up for Walker, but they just came out today. Someone from the Lions said that they want a playmaker, whether that's going to be like a QB or whatever. They just want like to be like eventually a superstar. So I'm going to go with Tibbs just because I don't think that's the right move to go QB. But
Okay,
that's just me.
2 for Willis, 1 for Thibodeau, 5.
I said Willis, so
Okay, so
Yeah,
Willis.
I'm going to say Willis for this. What I think the Lions will do is probably Thibodeau, but I think they can grab a QB at pick 32, like Desmond Ridder. But we'll take Willis here. Make this interesting. That's what we call a domino, ladies and gentlemen. A domino has fallen in this mock draft. Everything is going off the rails, and we're only at pick 3. The Texans,
It's a very
who
wild
in
draft
real
if you
life
think about it.
are
There's
most
no
likely to make
consensus.
this entire draft go off the rails.
Yes. Chat, what are we thinking for pick number 3? Leave comments. Let us know. Who should the Texans be picking? They need everyone at every position.
every position.
Yeah, pretty much
Google
everyone.
it.
I think
they
they
go
try and
Neal.
trade down.
Yeah, they'd be stupid to not take Evan Neal here.
I think they
but,
go
you know,
Neal, or just because of the affiliation, they go with Charles Cross.
Yes, because Jack Easterby likes the name.
Exactly.
You have 2 strong
What
tackles.
do we know about Evan Neal's background, though? What do we know about his faith? If he's a God-fearing, good old boy from down south, I think Jack Easterby jumps all over him.
He did. He went to Alabama.
I'm from
unless
Alabama,
they get
so-
scared of Bill O'Brien's influence and don't draft him.
If you put a gun to my head, I would say they would take Evan Neal. They'd be stupid to take him, not to take him at 3.
I'm
So
getting
gonna
a lot
say
of
Neal.
Tibbs. Kayvon Thibodeau.
They could go Tibbs, but I think they need offensive line help. like badly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who their QB is if they can't keep him upright. So I'll go.
They also have no run game. So
I
that's what I'm
think-
saying. Like the run game. That's why people were saying about Deebo Samuel going to Houston. I think that would be like, it makes no sense because they are slap dab in the middle of a rebuild. They don't know if they have a quarterback. They have no run game whatsoever. Brandon Cooks is their only wide receiver, and they have no offensive line. Like he would go back there and die. And he doesn't even want to run anyway. So like, I think here you got to build in the trenches. It's super boring picks, but I mean, eventually for your team to potentially be good, you got to build the trenches.
Yeah, what I see here, like, okay, if Aiden Hutchinson's off the board, and let's just say everybody assumes he's the top edge rusher, the Texans at 3 are going to take the best player available at the other position, right? So that's tackle. So it's whoever they think the best tackle is here. I don't think they're going to go for the number 2 edge rusher when they're picking again at 13, and they can still get a pretty good edge rusher. So
I think we
I
locked
vote
in.
Neil. Who else votes Neil?
I think
I
we
got
lock
Neil.
Neil in.
Okay. Neil
That's
locked.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, Neil.
Lock in Neil.
The Jets. How did the Jets?
Jets.
How do they mess this up?
I think they go corner. I think they either go Stimley or Gardner.
Wow.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Wow.
It is
Yeah, that
possible.
sounds like a Jet move.
It is possible.
I think Sauce Gardner is the
Give him
best.
sauce.
Yeah, I think they want.
Give me
the
all
sauce.
the sauce.
Give him
They
the
want the
sauce.
sauce. The Jets
Give
want
them the
sauce.
sauce.
They want the gabagool. They got it.
Can we talk about real quick before we pick the Giants how Kadarius Toney still hasn't shown up and doesn't have the playbook? Can we talk about that for a hot second? Like,
Let's talk about this.
hasn't shown up, but like Kadarius Toney, guy who hasn't caught a single touchdown, didn't show up for voluntary. Like, I feel like that's something you need to do with your new head coach, and you don't have the playbook. I feel like
A
that's
lot of wide receivers have been doing that, though.
I
If
feel
you
like
think about it, there's been a domino effect, and it all started when Trent Baalke threw $18 million a year at Christian
Kadarius
Kirk,
Toney
and it has
has-
destroyed the dichotomy of every
Kadarius
single
Toney
other
and I have the same number of NFL touchdowns. I feel like he should have the playbook. I feel like that's when you stop in and be like, hey, maybe I should get that.
I feel like this is what's happening with Kadarius Toney. For those unaware, Kadarius Toney, wide receiver for the New York Giants, went to Florida for 4 years. Go Gators. Kadarius Toney is seeing what is happening with Deebo Samuel, and he's saying, I don't want that to be my future. I think I can anticipate some nonsense like this occurring. So let me make some noise right now and try and get out of New York right now before I become a Deebo Samuel. I'm just saying. That's my theory. There's nothing to support this. I just think that. We can continue.
That's a bold move in your second year and you have no touchdowns to be like, yeah, I'm going to get traded.
If I were him, I would want to do
CJ.
the same thing. I'd want to get out immediately by any means possible. Why would I want to be on the New York Giants team?
Trade him.
By the way,
Pittsburgh
up-
Steelers for a fourth.
Up next, the Giants. I feel like y'all would take Thibodeau if he's there. Is that true or false? 5.
Yeah, Tibbs or Walker.
So to me, like, look, this team has been bad offensively. This team has been bad defensively. This team has a terrible secondary now. I mean, we don't even know what's happening with Bradbury or what. But I think if Ekwonu is there, you cannot pass on him. To have Andrew Thomas and Ekwonu on the same offensive line when there's been just really bad line play forever. You know, there was a reason why they ran a sneak on 3rd and 9 on their own too, because they didn't feel confident that the line could hold up to block for.
So
even a
with
pass.
Thibodeau on the board,
Yes.
available to pick.
This is a tough call because I personally want Thibodeau. Like I want him bad, but you just can't pass on Ekwonu. So if I'm the Giants, I take Ekwonu right here because he's such. You could get Karlaftis at 7. You could even draft a DB next at 7 based on what's on this board. But
Yeah.
I think there's no way that you just let Ekwonu go by.
Would your goal then be to get Ekwonu at 5, Thibodeau at 7? Would that be the ideal?
That would be the most.
round?
If that happens, I might cover myself in motor oil and just run around the neighborhood a few laps.
That makes
just
sense
a few
though,
laps
because the
with a thong
Panthers
on.
could get a QB. I mean, like you are in a great position because you could get
Mhm.
2 premium guys on both sides of the ball.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
it doesn't
so-
matter if you do because your organization somehow will end up messing it up, and like a Kadarius Toney situation.
That's a given. That's a given. But I'm gonna say ekwonu here, and then we'll see what happens at 7.
I'm with you. I'm with 5.
Okay, icky it is.
Yep. Stickiest of the icky.
Stickiest of the Ekiums.
Carolina, I think they go Kenny Pickett or Matt Corral.
Yeah, because they said they're committed to Sam Darnold, which means they're drafting a QB. Immediately put a QB. As soon as I heard that, I knew they're taking a QB.
Yeah, that's like the vote of confidence when they're like, "Look, we're not firing this coach," and they're like, "Can we bring security in to help escort this man out of the building?" That's how.
My
Go
favorite part was Ben McAdoo, the old coach of the Giants, had come out and declared Sam Darnold to be a starter. And then a week later said, What? I never said that. Are you crazy? I never said that Sam Darnold was a starter.
He's like,
No,
"I
he
shouldn't have said
instantly
that."
had to back himself up. And he
Yeah,
was like,
because everyone knew it's like, wait, what?
Who do we think the second QB will be off the board?
Ooh, I'm going to say ticket to Pickett.
See, because
You
it's
gotta
interesting.
pick
Because it's
it.
like a lot of people are saying Sam Howell's the most NFL ready right now, right?
He's more of like a Baker Mayfield type. I don't know if that's going to pan out, though. His stock really fell. He went from potential
Local
number
boy.
1 to second.
Mhm.
And then Desmond Ritter's very interesting because this man's over here running a 4.5. A 4.5?
Yeah, but he has like endless fumbles, though. So
And
he's
his
going to be a Daniel
accuracy
Jones type.
concerns. Kenny Pickett, low ceiling. Matt
No,
Corral.
don't talk about Kenny Pickett like that. Kenny Pickett is the real deal. He led Pitt to the promised land, and my God, he is going to get a gold jacket. Actually, I don't know about if he's going to get a gold jacket, but he was.
We can hope. We can hope. Matt Corral, Florida
biased.
commit, transferred to Mississippi, coming off an injury. Higher ceiling, but I don't know.
Wait.
Who do you guys think is going to be the second QB?
I know who's going to be the quarterback picked. Sky Thompson.
I think there's a scenario that if Willis is off the board, I think they could go tackle. Like they could. I mean, their O line needs to get addressed too.
Yeah, but who's available, right?
Charles
Like
Cross.
Cross.
yeah, okay, that wouldn't be bad. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I
Cross
think
and Pickett.
I do just kind of subscribe to the fact that they're taking a quarterback. So, and I think it would
I
be
do too.
Howell.
Yeah.
I think it would be Howell because he's,
I think
he's
it's Howell.
North Carolina.
I think it's Pickett.
And-
I think they like Pickett.
Okay, let's do a vote. Let's do a chat vote. Right now, comment Sam Howell or Kenny Pickett, and whichever one
yes,
collectively we'll go with.
we'll
Pickett.
let the chat
Stick it
pick
with
it or
Pickett.
stick
Stick it
it.
to Pickett.
Oh.
Stick it to
Pickett.
Pickett, baby.
with Pickett.
Take it
I
to
don't-
the limit.
Stick it to the Pickett.
I wish
One more
Desmond just
time.
changed his last name by one letter and dressed up as the Riddler every single Sunday.
I'm getting
I
the
don't know what that
majority
would
Pickett's here.
do for his game, but I would just want to see
I'm
it.
getting Pickett.
Get in the Pickett line, everybody. It's time to.
There is some
protect
Howell,
this
but I think it's
election.
majority Pickett.
Yeah, it's Pickett.
Howl at the moon. I'm just saying I could do this all day. All right, so now you
Dueling
get Tibbs,
piano
right,
bar,
Clive?
huh?
Welcome to the wordplay mock draft.
Actually, no, that's what it should be. They
Right.
should just do a dueling piano, and the one who wins gets drafted by the Panthers.
I like that.
Boom. Your dream scenarios right
You guys
here,
ever
Adam.
go
Yep,
to
this
a
is your
dueling
dream.
piano
All right, so
show?
your dream is here.
You
so
realize
that's
your
when
dream.
You get Sky Moore.
Imagine if this happens and you don't take Kayvon Thibodeau. How mad would you be? Scale of 10. How mad?
I hope
Very.
so, dude. It would be brilliant. He
It
has
would be
done nothing
glorious.
but flip out over the past 3 years over Giants picks, and I want that tradition to continue.
I just
Okay,
want
so I
to
said
enjoy
we lock
one
it in.
draft.
Lock in
Listen,
Thibodeau. Lock
it's
in
Thibodeau. If Thibodeau is available at 7, that means that we have had a fantastic draft.
You
And
saw
I'll be
I saw
sad,
some
and I'll be
articles-
really sad because then 5 points will be happy, and
I
I'll
might-
just- and no
yeah.
one and no one will watch our stream because
If-
that's all
if-
people watch it for is for 5 points to flip
I
out
saw
on how
some
bad the
articles
Giants do.
that had Kayvon falling to 20. What the heck? I don't think he falls that far. I think he goes in the
The
top.
thing is, okay, so if we get ekwonu and Thibodeau, I will shotgun a Twisted Tea right on and during the draft show. I'll just right to the face
Twisted Tea.
because that's what real men do.
Twisted Tea. All right. Well, we
Is
got the
Atlanta
Falcons.
replacing
clock.
Matt Ryan? Are they replacing Matt Ryan right
No.
here?
No, I don't think so.
They're waiting
One
till
I don't think
thing-
so.
The Falcons
it's gonna be
do-
Mariota.
Very well is draft wide receivers. And
Yes.
they've got their
Yeah.
choice of wide receiver right here sitting at 8. Personally,
Yeah.
if I had the first pick for wide receiver, I'm going Garrett Wilson.
I second that.
I would say Jameson Williams.
Jameson
Garrett Wilson's
Williams
pretty good
all
too.
day.
Didn't
Oh, God.
Jameson Williams? One of them's
Like,
coming
people-
off a major
Jameson
injury.
Williams
right?
has
Yeah.
superstar potential, but
Yeah. But he has the big play. He's like the Julio
Yeah,
Jones type. That's where I think I see like they're like, all right, let's repeat Julio Jones with Jameson Williams.
Have you guys been
Jameson Williams
seeing,
is 6'1". He's no
have you guys
Julio.
been seeing
Yeah.
George Pickens coming up people's boards? Have you guys been
Pickens
seeing
is going to
this?
go up. Yeah, I think Pickens, because Drake London now, like, there's a weird ankle thing. Like, people are worried about his speed, and people are worried about his separation. I mean, like, that's what people.
Gosh,
are
if you're drafting at 8, you got to take the safest player. I agree. Like somebody else besides Williams would be the better pick.
Wilson could be the guy. Olave, they could if they really loved him, but like I think it's Wilson. Do you think they definitely go wide receiver? They definitely need it, but
I think it's a big need. They're good at drafting it. It just feels like what they're going to do.
I think
this
Garrett
could be our
Wilson.
first.
I think
hot-
Garrett Wilson.
hot take
My pick
of the
is for Garrett Wilson at 8.
Garrett the Parrot. Flying
Yes,
Chat.
I'll
high
agree.
as a
I will
falcon.
concur.
I guess I'm
Alright.
being outnumbered. It's Garrett Wilson then.
getting outnumbered.
I mean, they can't go wrong with either guy, but boom.
I just
Falcons
think
got
Garrett's the first off.
Ooh, what does
Seahawks.
Seattle
it.
do?
Seabirds.
Seahawks need pretty much everything right now. I think they're probably in this board, probably Stingley.
Stingley would be good. Cross could be an option for them.
do
But
you think,
I mean, they do need Dwayne Brown replacements. So that
big
could work,
picture,
too.
do you think
Dude,
someone
honestly,
takes a cornerback top 10 cornerback? Top
I
10?
think if this is the way the board falls, they might go Trayvon Walker here. I mean, I mean, that smells like Pete Carroll all over it.
Yeah, no,
He
Pete
is a
Carroll's always the
Seattle-
type. Seattle things usually trade down and pick like a really odd pick in the mid-20s.
Correct.
That's
Yes,
the Seattle.
they pick very weird people. But I'm saying like Walker, I think is probably arguably the best athlete that's left up there. They want to have a good defense again. They want to get after the quarterback.
You know
Haven't
what?
they?
There
Go
has to be someone who goes up like this. Every draft, there's one player that ends up rising way, way higher than people thought or
Malik
going.
Willis and Kenny Pickett.
So
Yeah,
Your
but
answers.
listen, they've had major problems on the offensive line. I mean, that's what cost them Russell Wilson. Basically, he was like,
They got
"Y'all are
Stone
not."
Forsythe.
I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't they take Charles Cross? Unless there's somebody
Yeah.
there that's just so good that they don't need Charles Cross. I'm gonna throw in my hat for him at.
I would
I
like
could
number
see
9.
that. I could see that. You know, give Gino some help. Get Gino some help. He needs some help.
Or
Yeah,
Drew
you gotta
Lock.
keep Gino upright for sure.
I just don't. Yeah, no way. Pete Carroll's taking offensive line.
Yeah,
That
he doesn't.
idiot
think that
hasn't
way.
done it for 10 years with Russell
Yep.
Wilson.
I
and
know now. I
suddenly
kind
the
of want him
line's
to do it
important.
without Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
Just
you're
to be
right.
like, hey, screw
You're
you,
right.
Russell.
Okay, so if he's not going Cross, we're gonna put Walker in.
I like Walker.
I
That
do
does
like
feel like a
Walker.
Pete Carroll pick.
That is
to
a
me.
totally.
Let's
He's
lock
like,
it in.
oh, who's the biggest freak athlete? Because we got DK Metcalf, and now we got Trayvon Walker.
Let's
We
lock
just
it in.
want to watch them. Like Pete Carroll wants to take his shirt off around them so he can feel inadequate.
To
Uh,
me, this seems like Chris Olave right here.
I think they're going to probably get Debo Samuel. So but yeah, if they don't get him, then I think they might go Williams here. I could definitely see them going for like the speedster and get Williams. Yeah, they got to wait on him, but I mean, I think Williams.
I can see Hamilton because they lost Marcus May.
The
Um,
smart. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good, man.
The smart thing would be to take Stingley. Honestly, like,
Well, they
That's-
already have Sauce Gardner though.
oh, they did take Sauce.
Yeah.
I can't see the. Okay, never mind. Then they would take a wide receiver. My bad. My bad.
Williams? Give him Jameson
Yeah.
Williams?
Yes.
James.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
that's a
Drake
jet
London.
thing.
Drake London obviously is up there, but
we could
yeah.
give him any of the receivers. It would work.
We need
So
Zach Wilson weapons. We need to get
Evan
him
Williams
weapons.
and Jameson. That is
Oh,
a hard
baby,
out
5.
ball
What
receiver.
do you think the Commanders are gonna do?
I think there's another team that probably might go wide receiver.
It depends what happens with McLaurin. If they trade
Yeah.
him, he's probably gone.
But even if they don't, like
if,
think about if they
like-
don't, who else is there?
Well, they might reach on a quarterback, but otherwise, I would probably say
I'd say corner.
maybe.
Yeah, they would have to do the dumbest thing possible here.
Yeah, like Devin Lloyd.
They would have to do the dumbest thing. They take George Karlaftis or something, like something they don't need.
What are
because
the Commanders?
they never
do?
other than Chase Young, which was a layup, like when have they taken a pick where you're just like, that was very smart?
That's
a
true.
good
They
one.
don't do smart picks.
Montez Sweat wasn't too bad.
You
I
know
bet
what?
I would say they'd go Stingley here.
Looking
They
at the
should.
board, that would make the most sense. So they would not do that. So
They should.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
All right, I'll
We can
I'll
put him in,
vote for
though.
Stingley too.
we can put them in
Tim
Stingley.
Stingley.
Looking at this board, maybe they have some reason. Someone says, let's put in Stingley.
Give him Stingley.
Okay.
Give it
yeah,
to him.
why not?
Give
They
it
got
to
a good
him.
corner.
Tom, who do the Vikings want?
I mean, here they're either going to get McDuffie or Hamilton, but I think here they might go Hamilton. They need secondary help. They do need corner help a lot. I mean, Hamilton, they could probably line up in a couple different ways,
Yeah.
but
Easier
probably-
replacement for Harrison Smith.
They
once he
had-
ages.
they
So I
probably
was
go
looking at
Hamilton.
some mocks. Some mocks had Hamilton dropping all the way to the Cowboys. So that's interesting. I'll go with Hamilton though, because there's not that many safeties available in the first round. So if
Yeah.
you want one, you might have to pay a premium. So if they
I
want
like how
Hamilton
we're.
here,
By the way, I like how we're ignoring all the needs that are in front of us, and we're just
Whatever.
like, yeah, let's think about
BP
how dumb this
BPA,
team is.
baby, BPA.
Yes. Let's think
That's
about
it.
how
Sometimes you
dumb
want
this
value, man.
Give him Hamilton.
Always fix out the issue.
is. Give them Hamilton.
Okay.
Alexander Hamilton.
Have
Here
you
they-
seen Hamilton?
I have.
No. I hear
Yes,
there's
so
a
if
lot
you guys
of
are just joining, we're doing a mock draft for the draft next week. Chat is helping us. Let us know your input. We're trying to make these as realistic as possible. Last week we did one unrealistic. This one we're trying to see.
I don't. Chat's saying cross right. I mean, no, because they got Evan
No,
Neal.
they
in
already
there.
have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
already
already
took
have
Evan
Laramie
Neal.
Tunsil.
Unless they're just going BDP.
Yeah,
you know,
if
just
they're going
taking-
lineman, you're probably going Linderbaum. But
Yeah,
I
oh
think like they
gosh.
might go elsewhere. They're probably going.
Yeah, they need
McDuffie,
inside
Lloyd, or
now because they
Karlaftis.
still have. Oh my God!
Laramie Tunsil.
Thank you.
Yes. So then they just completely revamp their offensive line. They don't address the defense.
No, I don't think they go
ta-
cross here.
They
No,
don't take Karlaftis.
Oh, I say Karlaftis, McDuffie, or Lloyd, or Linderbaum. Those would be
Linderbaum.
Because
Linderbaum's going to be a nice pick for somebody. I'm calling it
Yeah.
now.
Let's give him Karlaftis.
They could
That's
go McDuffie too. Their defense, literally everything could.
They
be,
could take
yeah,
literally any
They
player
cut
that you
everybody.
can see right now. But I'm with Karlaftis. I'm with Perna.
do it.
He
All
just
right.
looks like a Texan.
Yeah, he does.
Ravens
Yeah,
I'm being
can
very
definitely try
agreeable
McDuffie.
today.
McDuffie.
Definitely McDuffie. That
McDuffie.
seems like a real Ravens pick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does he have
Somebody
any
a law-
previous trouble with the law?
No, or does he have injuries? I don't know.
Think it
I
does.
mean, he could always build up to it. There's always the potential.
Did the law injure him?
Well, if you're
Give
depending
him
on Ty
McDuffie?
Law, then that answer's yes.
Baltimore.
Give him McDuffie.
Oh,
Eagles, probably Devin Lloyd here.
Devin Lloyd.
Linebacker.
Listen, can you go to cornerbacks real quick? Can I see the big board for the corners?
yep.
Because I'm thinking this might be Kyer Elam. Something is telling me this could be a Kyer Elam pick right here.
Here
Just
comes
based
the
off-
Florida bias.
Just based on look, on this board to me, Kyer Elam is underrated on this board. I think he will go higher than they have him positioned here.
Scooter,
Personally,
is TJ Slayton going to be really good for the Packers?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't-
seeing a lot of
He was
Lloyd
in Florida
the chat.
last year.
I can't let you
Yeah.
know. Like, I don't
would
know.
imagine
Like, I haven't
they
looked.
take the best
can't look like-
linebacker here off the
can't tell you.
board.
That'd be Lloyd then, or N'Kobe Dean.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I did see articles where these guys were falling. So if they're needing a linebacker, it's Lloyd or Dean.
All right.
Let's
We
go
like Lloyd
Give him
or
Lloyd.
Dean?
I like Lloyd.
Yep, Devin Lloyd.
Bada booey. See, now this is easy. If
yeah,
a
this
tackle
is-
falls this far, like
Oh,
Charles
this is
Oh,
tough.
Cross is
Easily
100%.
cross.
100%.
Yeah.
They need a Teron
Yeah.
Armstead
They
replacement.
need someone to protect Taysom Hill.
He's tight end now.
No. They'll use him somewhere.
All right, that's easy. Ooh,
Chargers?
Ooh, what do the Chargers do? Is this Chris Olave right here?
it could be Drake London.
I
could
think
be.
it may be. You might be looking at interior line helps. You're probably looking Wyatt or Jordan Davis.
Ooh. Are they taking Drizzy?
Is that Drake? Is
Not
that
Yes.
Drake London?
Drizzy. Drake London.
Well, I mean, you already have Mike Williams. You're paying him the big bucks, and you also have Keenan Allen. So I don't know if Drake London's really your pick.
They did say now, they are saying that this draft has a lot of good receivers, but if you want a receiver, you're going to have to get him in the first round. The talent
A second round, I feel like you can get some prime talent. so.
There's definitely they're gonna go early in the second round, but yeah, like because think about it, even the Chiefs. I mean, like they have back-to-back picks. The Lions at the end of the first round, they could go wide receiver as well. There's so many guys.
I think this is receiver here. I think this starts the run on receivers.
Yeah,
I
I
would
feel
say
like
Drizzy.
Olave is like a speed piece that the Chargers kind of don't have. I think their biggest need is right tackle, but like if they see Charles Cross go right before, then I kind of like because I don't like it. Chris Olave.
I say Chris Olave.
I say
I'll
Wyatt or
agree.
Davis. I say Wyatt or Davis. So I'm probably getting overruled.
Tom, who's your vote for?
Yeah, go Olave.
Okay. Chris Olave, it is. I honestly think the Eagles are going to get Kyer Elam here.
See here, I think they go
Actually,
Drake London.
here's my thinking.
If London's sitting there, they
you have
they
an aging-
no faith. They have no faith.
Here's my
whatsoever.
argument for the Eagles. They have an aging interior offensive line. Brandon Brooks just retired. You don't know who you're getting. I think this is where Tyler Linderbaum goes.
I would not want to see that as a Giants fan. I do
And
not.
then
wanna
once Kelsey
see them
retires
be
next year,
smart.
you move Linderbaum to center.
Didn't they take a wide receiver last year? They traded up for
Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They've taken Jalen Rigor, Devontae. Do you think they go another
good.
receiver?
I think they try to stick with Rager, even though everyone hates him.
I'm just gonna input this. So talking to Brett Coleman today, he said, "Don't be surprised if you see a lot of wide receivers go in the first, just because of how lucrative the contracts are starting to get. Because in a few years, they're going to be paid $40 million, and so teams are going to invest now and get an additional year with the fifth-year option, just so they can prolong it a little bit longer."
Give him
until
Drake
they pay
London.
out.
Give him Drake London.
Okay.
Wow, they so the Eagles are just taking wide receivers every year. That's
Yes.
what they're doing.
Don't
Okay.
agree with that.
I mean,
but-
Jalen Reagor, I don't.
either.
How can you watch him and be like, "Yeah, I trust him now"?
They love drafting receivers that cannot catch. Nelson Aguilar, Jalen
Unlike
Reagor.
Aguilar.
They're just like, unlike Aguilar.
I think if
he
London
was
falls
catching
this
them.
far, he's gone.
Okay,
London
take
Bridge.
him off
gonna
the board. All right, first dumb pick of the draft.
I gave it to them.
First
Ooh.
dummy.
Saints got their tackle,
They need a wide receiver.
receiver.
This is where the run
Well, you're
starts.
probably looking at Sky Moore.
Scott
Honestly,
Moore.
I don't think Sky Moore is going this high.
Really.
I don't think he's going this high. I think
Yeah.
honestly, this could be Pickens.
This could be
Uh,
Pickens.
Could be Pickens. They could decide to go Traylon Burks if they really wanted to. They might do. They might do Burks just because he's not coming off the injury like Pickens is.
Either that or they reach for a quarterback here. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they really want to.
I think.
Yeah,
they go Burks
but they
here.
have 2 first-round picks. If you don't take a quarterback first, why would you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, and they traded with the Eagles to have these 2 picks. So I feel like the Saints definitely have a plan with what they're doing in this draft. I just don't know what that plan is. Like, I did a video today thinking they would maybe package these 2 firsts to try and move up
to get a tackle.
to get a quarterback if they're really high on one. It could be tackle.
My bet
too,
is
but-
probably somebody moves up to pick like a Jordan Davis or something. That would be my bet as to what happens.
I think it's one of these 3. wide receivers? Sky Moore, George Pickens, or Treylon Burks?
I think they go Burks, if anything, then, because I think
like
he could be
Burks.
like that Deebo Samuel kind of guy for the
Let's
Saints.
put in Burks, and we know they like multi-talented players. Let's lock in Treylon Burks.
All right. I can mess with that.
We good? Oh,
Yeah.
Trees
Uh-oh.
dream is
Trees,
about
time
to
to
come
shine.
true.
Trees, time to shine.
Look, at this
Linderbaum
point, I'm
sitting on
jumping
your
for
lap.
joy because it's either Linderbaum or Jordan Davis. We need interior line help. Our running game was absolute garbage. I'm going with Jordan Davis, and I am just straight up sprinting to the podium to make sure I get Jordan Davis.
We'll go
Over
with
a
I love
Davis.
cent-
Tyler
over a
Linderbaum.
lineman, an offensive
Yeah, but
lineman?
dude,
Yeah.
do you know how bad our run defense was last year? We had no interior line.
Wow.
Let's lock it in.
All
Let's
right.
lock it in. I'm with you,
Jordan
Trees.
Davis.
Najee Harris just trying to run. He's just like, I can't
Yeah.
do it anymore.
Well, as I said, they did get some help, but at the same time, it's like if it's between Linderbaum or Jordan Davis, I'm going with Jordan Davis.
So
This-
we're gonna speed the picks up here a little bit, just so
This
we can
could
get
be a
through
Sky
everything.
Moore pick. He's a slot guy. You know, he has I
Yeah.
think he could be, because the Patriots need a freaking wide receiver. They just
Yeah.
got Parker. But
This is where the receivers go. So I say let's lock in Sky Moore here, and then are you guys picking a receiver, Tom? What are we thinking? If Linderbaum's sitting here, you picking a receiver?
Hold on one sec. I'm thinking Patriots might be taking a corner here. They lose J.C. Jackson. Gilmore was gone the year before. Yes, they do need a receiver, but they kind of invested in that in free agency last round. Let's just look. Who's the best corner here? You got Booth, and you got your guy Elam.
No. Put Elam for this one. There is a direct Florida to Patriots pipeline for whatever reason. Brandon Spikes played over there. I can name 3 or 4 other players if I just sit down and think
Hernandez.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kyer
some guy named
Elam
Aaron Hernandez
will
Yeah.
be this
And
pick.
Tebow.
I promise. For some reason, there's this link between both of us. Kyer Elam, if they need a cornerback.
Hold on. Let's put some skin in this game. Okay. What if Kyer Elam doesn't go at pick 21? Are you gonna do something here? If he goes, I will attach a plunger to somewhere on my body.
Okay, I'm not trying to make any stakes. I just know there's
no side bets.
No side bets.
Can you
I
go to
just-
the big
okay.
board, Perna?
no side bet, but I do think there is.
I do
a
feel
pipeline.
though whoever the Patriots take at 21 will probably be a stud.
Probably. I'm
know,
guessing
they-
probably,
Kobe
there's-
Dean.
yeah, probably
Ooh.
Nakobe Dean. That would be my
Dean's
pick.
interesting.
Dean
too.
or Booth.
I
A lot of
just
people
feel
are
like
saying
whoever
Booth
they
right
pick,
now.
they just don't mess up, and everyone's like, "Why didn't we pick him?" And they just feel dumb because the Patriots scouting
Maybe they go Booth.
never misses.
It's Dean or Booth.
N'Keal Harry.
Either one.
Is he available again?
So then let's do Booth then. Even though I'm telling you, if it were between cornerback, they would pick Kyer Elam.
Give him Booth. Give
We
him
can
the
give him Booth, but I'm just letting you know, in the real world, there's
Will
something there.
Booth be the end of Belichick?
Well, that's why you're That's why you're picking Jordan Davis. You're picking him to stop the run. It's not for pass rush.
Okay, I'm gonna reach and I don't care. Give me Pickens.
Wow.
Give me Pickens. I
Whoa.
absolutely love. And he's coming off an injury, but the guy still ran like a sub 4.5. Yeah, give me Pickens. Like, is such a fighter, and it just beats the crap out of people. I'm all about it.
Right, and that pleases your boy Aaron, and he's just like, it's really whoever Aaron wants, right? At this
If
point,
it plays out like this, the Cowboys will be sitting pretty because now we can pick whoever we want, and these are some very
you
good
should pick
people.
Elam. That's who you should.
We might, honestly.
Hey, remember, guys, the Cardinals are not
own it in.
picking a center. Remember, Perna? They're not picking a center.
I was
Yeah,
about
you're
to
probably
give him
going
Linderbaum again,
Zion
Tom.
Johnson. Zion
We-
Johnson.
we on GPS, like, what was that, a week ago? We did one of the mock drafts, and we said that I think we got like Linderbaum or something, or Raymond, whatever. And one of the Cardinals fans like had a super chat and is like, "We already have a really good center. He's just injured."
He's also 33, 34, and Rodney.
That's how we
Hudson.
justified it. But
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. The Giants have Nick Gates, so I mean, he should be fine. We don't need offensive
Steelers
line.
had Marquise Pouncey a year ago.
Mhm. Who is? I would love it if the Cardinals took a quarterback as just a big Kyler. Pack your stuff up and get out of here. We are done with you.
That would be a reach.
Why wouldn't they take what's his name, the center, at this point?
Because they have
Well,
Rodney Hudson on the roster still.
But he's injured.
He
Well,
was
it's Linderbaum or
last year.
Tyler
last
Johnson.
year.
Or Zion Johnson, sorry.
Yep. So
It's confusing me. That's why I said Tyler Johnson.
What do they do? What do they do?
Go back to the big board.
I could see him doing edge after losing Chandler Jones.
They could go Wyatt.
A lot of talent
Defensive
still left.
interior.
Kobe
Wyatt wouldn't be
Dean
bad.
hasn't been picked at this
The
point.
big thing about Wyatt
yeah,
is he's just
I hope
old.
it plays out just like this. To be honest, because Cowboys will have
It
their
won't.
pick. It really won't. They'll be
I
like,
think
this.
somebody's
Remember,
gonna
there'll be at least
somebody's
two
gonna
trades.
trade.
there's going to be
That's
multiple
what's gonna
trades.
mess this all up.
Oh, there's going to be at least 5 or 6 trades.
Here, I
yeah.
think if I'm the Cardinals, I go Wyatt. Get that interior defensive line help.
Okay.
The only knock on Wyatt is he's 24. Like, and he does have some off the field issues too. But
Let's go Wyatt. Okay, I'm telling y'all right now, if it plays out like this, we're taking Linderbaum. Okay, we're getting help on the O-line. However,
Really?
Yeah.
it
Well,
could
you
just
need
as
a guard
easily,
for Connor Williams. So
it could just as easily be Nakobe Dean. Okay,
mm,
and just as easily it could be Zion Johnson if these are the
Or
players
Bernard Raymond.
available.
Times-
And
well,
just as easily, if all these players available, I anticipate us trading back and then selecting someone like a Kyer Elam, a cornerback, to help us out.
honestly, although pure Cowboys, that sounds like logical, but your pick would actually probably be a Sky Moore just because it's the Cowboys.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Jerry, who do you want to go? I want to go to the sky.
So
No,
if we do pick a receiver, it would be Treylon Burks because Jerry Jones, Arkansas. I could just see it happening just like that.
Because again, after getting
And
destroyed
if
by
Treylon
Debo,
Burks is gone, I don't think we do go receiver here. I think if we go receiver, we'll be that guy from Arkansas because Jerry likes the Arkansas guys. We can see that in his picks in the past. But if it plays out like this, I would go Linderbaum. I would say, and I would be happy with it. I tell all the Cowboys fans, sit down.
Who's
Remember
your-
when we
who's your
drafted
center
Travis
now?
Frederick? Tyler Biadasz.
Oh.
So
so you're replacing Tyler's.
Yeah, get a better Tyler.
Yeah, that makes
That's what
sense.
I
Yeah.
would say.
Tyler Perry.
so
that? Oh,
Tyler.
like that
I
Tyler.
can get a better one.
I would go Tyler Linderbaum, center, Iowa.
just-
That makes
done.
too much sense.
It is done.
I
Buffalo.
don't-
Buffalo!
Buffalo gonna get some weapons.
Sky Moore is a
Sky
slot guy.
Moore.
No way.
Sky Moore is a slot guy replacing Cole Beasley.
Yes, Cole Beasley.
I don't think that's
so
their biggest
greasily.
need. I don't think wide receiver is their biggest need. I actually disagree with PFF on this, but I mean, they have to develop their run game more. They started to at the end of the year, but
Because you don't ever disagree with PFF, right, Tom?
never, ever.
Never. Mhm. You and Florio, best friends.
God, what a freaking tool.
I think that they take Sky Moore here. I think
Yeah,
that
oh,
they
here you
think,
go. Bills fan, they're saying CB.
yeah. I
Ooh,
think
yeah.
that they think in their mind that they are just 1 or 2 pieces away.
Yeah. I think they go
And-
running back. I think
they need a
that's their
quarterback.
desperate need.
I
Who
think
is
running
the-
back or corner.
If they need a cornerback, Kyer Elam is the best.
Ooh, I say they go. Oh man, there's Roger McCreary. People are high on as well.
Yeah, they're gonna reach on a running back. I can really see it because once again, all their attempts to get a running back in free agency have failed. They tried J.D. McKissick, he didn't work out. He backed out, went back to Washington. So you might be looking at Breece Hall or Kenneth Walker.
Skywalker, huh?
Brees. I like Brees. Grease with Brees. He's
Brees
slippery.
with Brees.
So
What about
these are-
Damian Pierce, Scooter? What do you know about
Damian's
him?
good. Damian's good. I don't think he goes in the first round though. I think he goes in the second. I don't even know
Yeah.
if we see any running backs in the first round, to
I
be
don't
honest.
think so.
I think if
Honestly,
there's
I
any
disagree.
team that does it, it would be the Bills.
Yes.
It's
But if
true.
they do it, wouldn't they trade down to do it?
yeah,
They could. I mean, again, they could go corner here. Like, I think corner or running back makes the most sense for them
See,
here.
but the Bills have the 57th overall pick, and any one of these guys, I think all of these guys might be available at 57. Who knows? So
I say
Kyer
go
Elam
corner
will
then.
not be available. Like if they need corner, they need to get Kyer Elam because this is a top 15 talent that they're getting at 25.
I like
All right, give him
Kyer.
Elam.
If
Give
I
him-
were
give
drafting
him
for the
Elam.
Bills, I would take a corner.
Yeah.
Because even
Oh.
if they can't, like, say they don't get the running back they want in the second round, there's still free agent running backs they could bring in. Like Melvin Gordon is a guy who is not going to cost a lot. He's still going to be available. It's like if you don't get your guy in the draft here, there's probably a free agent you can get cheap. So I say corner.
All right,
But
give him
I know
Kyer.
what Tree's saying because I think the Bills wouldn't be shy to take a running back in the first.
I don't think they. Yeah, I'd say go Elam here.
All
Make
right.
Yeah, I'd say Elam or Zion.
Okay.
there you
We
go.
gave him Elam. We got the Titans on the clock.
Zion
I think they
Johnson?
go. Well, I think they might go Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine Johnson. If he's still
Ooh.
sitting there, they just say screw it. Let's just make our D line godly.
Yep.
Is there a Tito?
Because he's the
Johnson?
guy who's been jumping up boards.
Yeah.
All right,
All
give
right.
him Jermaine.
It's just wild because, like, in this draft, no quarterbacks. Like, the
Yeah.
quarterbacks are not flying.
I
Like,
don't think they're going to.
Well, it's not a
This is
strong
not a
quarterback.
quarterback
draft. Like
se-
they'll
yeah.
do it next year. That's when the quarterbacks.
but I mean,
Zion
like,
Johnson.
or they could
bring up the
reach, like,
quarterbacks real
mid-late
quick.
rounds.
Bring up
It
the
could be
quarterbacks.
like that.
Zion Johnson.
Corral,
That's a
Zion
Carson
Johnson.
Strong is left. Ritter's
Sky
still
Thompson.
available.
Yeah, I don't know if we get to pick 27 and all four of these quarterbacks are still on the board. Like,
I
this.
think so. These guys are not like no one's talking about these guys like they're the second coming.
I'm
Like,
not
they're
saying
just-
that, but we don't think another one of these quarterbacks is going to go out before
I think they're
27.
all
Don't worry, the
trash.
Packers will take one at 28, Scooter.
That's true. That's true.
Hey,
That's true, I
Tom,
forgot.
have you ever heard that one before?
I've never heard it, guys. Getting a quarterback.
Zion Johnson, guard. Seems
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Give it
Zion.
to him.
Yeah.
Give it to him. If Tom Brady's coming back, he's gonna want somebody
Yeah.
in front of him.
Y'all like
Okay,
Sky Moore?
Drafty.
Oh God! All right. In this case,
Another
if the
wide
board
receiver.
falls just like this, I want either N'Kobe Dean or Lewis Seen.
You need him. You need N'Kobe Dean.
I would take N'Kobe Dean in a heartbeat.
Mhm.
All right,
Yeah.
give him Dean.
Shall have
Wow,
I would
all
be
the way to
happiest
28.
person in the world.
N'Kobe
If
Dean.
this
Wait,
was
can you
the
bring up the
draft-
safeties real quick? We have no safeties going in the first round so far.
We had Kyle Hamilton.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Where did he go? Oh yeah, 12 to the Vikings.
Okay.
To the Vikings.
Oh my God! If that literally happened, I'd be so happy. I'd be so
Jacoby
happy.
Dean. That would be wild if Dean fell all the way to 28.
I'd be so happy.
You
They
would
need a wide
Probably
receiver.
looking. Well, you're probably looking. Actually, wait. They signed Justin Reed. Sky Moore could work.
They could go Christian Watson. I think Watson has a good chance to go in the first.
Possibly. He's rising up some boards.
He's
Uh,
great.
the Chiefs do need a wide receiver, don't they? Didn't
They could
just-
use
Yeah.
edge too.
Mhm. I mean, they just got rid of
Would
some guy named
Sky
Hill.
Moore be a direct fill-in for Tyreek?
I mean, wouldn't they want a player like that?
Again,
like
Sky Moore is going to be more of a slot guy. I think if you're going for, I think you take a shot on Christian Watson. I mean, like again, the competition that he was going against is not phenomenal, but like again, people look at his drops and stuff. I literally just talked to Coleman about this. I think there's a good chance he goes at the end of the first.
That seems to be the formula lately
Mhm.
for wide receivers. If they dropped a lot in college, they catch everything in the pros. Look at Jamar Chase. So
Well, that was preseason, but
Yeah, that was just preseason. He
A
caught
lot of people are
everything.
saying Dotson. Dotson's he's just smaller, but I mean, Dotson could be. He's fast.
Dotson, I think, falls to early second.
So
give him
who
Dotson.
are we thinking?
No, I don't know. Give him a wide receiver, just whoever's best. Sky Moore,
Tom, who were you saying you thought?
I said Christian Watson.
Let's go with that.
Watson.
Let's go with Watson.
They got 2 picks in a row. They can do whatever right
Yeah.
here. I mean,
Mhm.
they're like at the end of the snake draft in fantasy. They're just like,
And then
"All
let's
right,
see who's best available
him
for their
CB.
needs.
Give him a CB, edge rusher. I think that's. I think what you're looking at there.
Yeah, I feel like they would. They might take
Oh, yeah.
defense with both those picks. Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of Maffey. I'm seeing a lot of Ebiketie.
Yeah,
Um,
Ebiketie. This is where I could see him going.
Ojabo, maybe, if they want to take a chance.
Yep. Pittsburgh Penguin Nick Benito.
Bonito, Nick.
They got
Bonito.
Ebiketie.
Oh,
Hey,
if
it's a
this
Nick
falls to
Bonito.
Cincy, they are going
Bengals.
straight Tyler Linderbaum. They are going Linderbaum all
Oh,
day.
Linderbaum's
but
at
he's
the
already out.
Cowboys.
Never
No,
mind.
gone.
no.
All right. Well, if they're going this rate, then I'm trying to think. Maybe Travis. No, not
They-
Travis Jones.
Gosh, do you see Cincy like trading up for offensive line? Because that's
Probably.
what
I
they
mean,
have to do, right? They
I mean,
cannot let
they also
Joe Burrow
addressed it in
get.
free
They
agency.
I
got
said they've
Lyle
already had
Collins.
big
Free
free agency,
agents.
though.
They got
Yeah,
Lyle
they-
Collins from us.
Yeah, I think that they kind of addressed it. I don't
Actually,
think that there's a
okay.
drastic need.
I'm trying to think. Maybe
Then-
Trevor Penning? Would he be it?
I could see them going CB.
Like Penning's a big boy. He's raw, but
Maybe a safety. Do they need a safety?
I guess
if they
it's
don't. If they
like-
plan on not signing Jesse Bates,
So maybe they go, what's the name? Jaquan Brisker. Safety.
I think every like fifth pick, some of us should throw out a made up player and see if anyone can detect it. They should go with sequester gun plant.
Oh yeah, I loved him coming out of college.
Yeah,
Give him Lewis C.
he's a doctor.
Just
Lewis
best
C.
Or
available?
maybe go corner. I feel
Yeah, we
like.
can bring him best available
Give
safety.
it to him. Just give it to him.
That's what I'm saying, David. Go CB.
Yeah.
Give him that
They
guy.
need depth at cornerback
That's all I'm saying.
because someone might,
That's what I was saying.
someone might pull a Nancy Kerrigan on Eli Apple and just be like, "You got to start Daxton Hill next week."
Want to give him Daxton?
Daxton or Jalen?
I don't
One
think
of
they
those.
go tight end this early.
I
They
mean,
do need
you
to.
know,
address
they lost
tight end,
Uzoma, but they
They're
got
not-
Hayden Hurst.
but they're not going to go first round for a tight end.
Yeah.
No.
This
No,
is not Kyle
that's gonna
Pitts.
wait.
There's no
Smoke
Kyle Pitts.
Monday. Anybody? You don't think?
No,
Delaney
Smoke
Wood
Monday?
that's an
probably be
Oakland
the
Raider
first guy who
pick.
comes
That's the
off, but
Raider
he's
Yeah,
not-
that is
Yeah,
an Oakland
just give
Raider
him
pick.
give him Jalen, and then let's go to the Lions and finish this first round
and
mock.
finish this disgusting.
It's going to be so bad, and everyone's pissed at us for the Titans pick, but whatever.
I think they should go with
Let's
Disquarius Williams here.
No.
They might go Sky Moore just because they need
Who did
wide
they
receivers
pick?
besides Amon-Ra St. Brown. They got Malik Willis.
So they got
They
their
might go
quarterback.
Lewis Scene.
Lewis Seen would be a great pick for them.
The Lions, they got their quarterback.
Yeah, they can do that. I like Lewis Scene.
Let's do it. Ship it.
Tell me, have you Lewis Scene?
Ship it immediately. Immediately send the thumbnail in the Twitter so I can post it and
Or
get
Leo
roasted.
Chanel. Leo Chanel.
Leo Chanel wouldn't be bad.
Chanel
They've
number
needed
5.
Does this
linebacker.
give you a picture at the end?
Chanel or Scene?
I
Tell
think
us.
Scene.
here they
I'd say
potentially
Seen.
go Seen.
Because I
Okay.
think the Lions have another pick coming up too, so they could
They
probably
do,
take Chanel
I
there.
think. What in the line in
Early
the second
second.
round? The Lions
Mhm.
have the 34th, so they have.
Yep,
like,
so they'll pick Chanel there.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you do the like where you make it bigger or so we can get a full? Yes. Sorry. There we go. My bad. Okay. Can someone screenshot this, please? Can we get
And
a
it's going to be
screenshot?
like, this pick sucks. This is worse than last week's draft.
I would be
I'd
so
have to
happy if
crop
you're-
it.
Get your screenshots right now and tag all of us. We want to hear what you think about this mock draft. It's not that bad. You know what? We did a pretty good job. I like it. No trades. No trades.
No
This is what it
tradies.
would be.
No, this
There's
is
gonna be
excluding
so
trades.
many
They're going
trades.
to be trades.
Pickens
There's
and
gonna
Dean.
be
Oh
so
my
many
god!
trades.
If
I
there
would be
were no trades,
so
For a
happy.
no trade mock draft, I don't think this
This man
is
is right. Hot
as
garbage.
bad as AJ Evans is saying it is. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's
I just
pretty
want to be very clear. I didn't agree with the Falcons wide receiver thing.
Okay,
I'm
you're just gonna put your.
They
case
have
out
no
there.
receivers. Why would they not take one?
because they're gonna suck anyway, so they might as well just build the trenches.
That's fair. That
It's
is a
like
fair
honestly,
point.
that's like the
That's too
Panthers.
much
Like that's like
logic.
if they don't get Willis, I can see them going. Well, listen, we're probably not going to have Matt Rule next year. Screw it, we'll get an offensive lineman. So whoever we plug in next year from the draft when we're picking in the top 10, boom.
But that does conclude our. Is this our second? Our second
Second mock
Yes.
draft.
mock
I don't know how we even made it. this
draft
far.
ever for Clickbait Sports. Guys, we're doing it big. Okay, we're in year 2 now of Clickbait. We're heading towards year 2. Guys, what will you be doing for the NFL draft next Thursday? What's going on your channel, Tree?
Well, me and Five have a traditional draft on the Dumpster Fire channel, so we're going to hope that the Giants do terribly so we get to see some premium distilled salt that comes right out of his organs, and it's just wonderful stuff, and I hope you all join us as well. It's going to be a beautiful time, hopefully.
Yes,
But for
so
the
we
most
will
part,
be
it's-
back next Thursday for an abbreviated stream, but then we will be streaming on our individual channels. Tree and Five will be streaming on the Dumpster Fire. Tom, where will you be streaming the draft after next week's abbreviated show?
On this YouTube channel.
Which
Tom will be
is
streaming directly to my channel, but
That's
it's his show.
Tom Grossi Comedy. And let's just say we got some tricks up our sleeves for this draft stream. Just
I might have to call and spam
special
you guys.
guests.
Perna. Where did you say you would be streaming?
Tom Grossi Comedy, that YouTube. You know what I
So
mean?
there will be a joint Perna Packcast stream.
No,
the-
Tom's
no.
streaming to my channel, and I'm streaming to Tom's channel.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
That
So
is
we've got a little bit of a war going on. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Listen,
And
here's what
I-
happens on draft night: is everyone watches all of our streams, but you drop in when our teams are picking.
exactly.
That's what it
Just-
seems like.
It's
Good thing
very
my team doesn't
incestuous.
pick.
I will not
big
be
orgy.
streaming. I will not be streaming because, and I will not be on Clickbait next week because, Lord willing, I will be at the draft in person. So we'll see what happens.
At that
okay?
strip club, right?
Not
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
strip club,
Pyramid
but
Rhino.
I'll be at the draft.
Shooters.
So we'll see what happens. We will
Wait,
see
wait,
what
wait,
happens.
wait. I want to take action on this. Guys, has Scooter ever been inside of a strip club?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I feel like he might have been for a
Absolutely not.
bachelor party or two, but he had to douse
No.
himself with holy water.
I'm gonna say
afterwards.
no. I'm gonna
No.
say that he might have been on a bachelor party and said, "Guys, I'll be over here at this Applebee's."
Type
You
1
guys
if you think
enjoy
I've been inside a
the,
strip club ever in my life.
No way.
Type 2
That's
if you
a
don't
one.
think so. You're like, I don't. And type 3 if you're just here because you want to find out the results, which will be revealed next week.
When you're
on
not here,
Clickbait
when you're not
Sports.
here, how can you reveal
tell
the
you guys.
answer
I'll
when
tell
you're
you
not-
guys. I'll tell
Okay.
you. You can tell.
Oh, okay. You tell us after.
Come back
in
next
in
week.
the green room.
Find out
Okay.
that. Look at that cliffhanger. Look at that cliffhanger.
Look at
Anything
that.
coming out on your guys' channels? You want to promote
punished?
anything?
Who lost?
Oh,
I got
after-
I got my punishment on the way. I still got to dress
You
up
guys
like
see who's
that
punished
evil.
for today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
I
Oh,
think
Oh,
we
yes,
already
yes.
know
We gotta
who's
do the
being punished.
countdown. Do the countdown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on now.
Do it.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 4. The Falcons are so bad they'll probably draft Sky Moore. The Giants, oh my god, they probably just trade their picks. And treat, well, you know.
My name's
He's the
Scooter,
right
and I've
strip
never
club.
been to a strip club.
Nailed it.
Oh,
I'm at
boy.
$27.99. Let's go.
I'm at 55.65.
170, 173.86. Yeah, Tree's gonna lose terribly.
Yeah,
He's
I've
losing
lost
so
this
bad.
big time,
Perna?
dude. It's
$21.99.
$21.99. Oh, you buying one of those things on the telemarketing scheme? Buy two, get one free for $21.99. Here's how to order.
Oh, $31.99 now, going up.
Yep, and I've easily lost. It's a $491.79.
Let's go.
I've lost.
There it is.
We need your punishments, chat. Before we leave, we must
Yes.
find out what
We
tree
I was due.
Ew.
It had been a
A
while.
And the
punishment.
best
You
part
already
is,
have punished me. I will be dressing up like an eagle, and I have to get 2 people on camera to say "Go Eagles."
fly Eagles fly.
Fly Eagles fly, rather. What are we getting Tree to do?
I need to see Tree recreate his vertical leap from last
No.
year,
No.
and with jelly on his wall. That's what I
No.
need to see.
Okay, I
I
can
ju-
actually probably
just-
do that in here.
I'm just saying.
It's not gonna be good.
I need to see if your vertical leap
Oh,
has.
wait.
improved.
Did he really drop a new album?
Oh God.
Did he
No.
really?
Oh no.
Yeah,
He
There's a
dropped the
lot
new
of
album.
people. Hold on.
God.
I need to
Yes,
know.
a day ago, Antonio Brown releases new album.
There we go, baby.
Featuring
Oh,
Young
no.
Thug, the baby,
No.
Paradigm.
IBO Foreign.
Oh, no.
I'm dropping
And
into the
more.
stream.
Hold on.
I will drop into
Oh,
the
boy.
stream.
Hey, it says it'll add credibility to AB's rap career. So apparently,
So he's
It might
using
be good.
impact font instead of a proper font. At least put a border around it or something, man.
Yeah.
How much?
Instead of
How-
doing a full stream, I think we just need we need a musical review of the album. You know how
Yeah.
in American Psycho when
What's that guy?
he's
What's that guy?
going off about
We need a
the
needle
business
drop
card?
video.
Huey
A
Lewis in the
needle
news
drop like
and their
video.
impact to society.
You're critiquing this, so it doesn't have to be a live stream. It's just your review
Yes.
of
yes.
the album in a video.
Yeah,
And this will be good too because it can double for content for you. Is
but you do
everyone
have to
wins?
purchase the album.
I'll lose about 500 subs again. That'll be great.
No, you'll do it on Clickbait. You'll just review it and just tell us
Yeah,
about
I mean,
which song
yeah,
was your
true.
favorite, which
But I mean, I might.
What do you
release-
think?
I might release on YouTube too. So.
I just want to know something. What's more likely, Scooter going to a strip club or Antonio Brown being able to spell the word paradigm? I just want to know which is more
I would
likely.
say, well, Scooter could accidentally go to a strip club, but
I
then
will
again,
say the longest song on here is only 3 minutes and 19 seconds.
There you go. It's only
38
38 minutes of your life. Yes.
It is
So
actually
I
short.
say a book report.
dude,
Help
the AB one was bad last week.
Yeah, I think.
Like,
I
dear
think-
God, you guys are gonna force me to stream.
No,
it
here's what I would
again.
say.
No.
Is this fair that Tree on your own time, you gotta listen to the album, and then you had to come to Clickbait and give us the top 3 songs of the album and explain why?
Oh Lord, I might
That's
do
fair.
like a little video.
I think that's fair.
Yes,
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
that is fair. Give us
I'm
the
with
top
that.
And you have to
three
give us
songs.
one legitimate way in which Antonio Brown can improve his rap career.
Yep.
Yes, critique him and just say how if this really did make him more credible in the rap game. Because
But
he's
listen,
got
guys, that's going to
debating
do it
on
for
it.
Clickbait
Yes.
Sports this week. Come back next week for the abbreviated stream. I won't be here, but you'll find out if I've been in a strip club or not. Goodbye.